In April of 2020, just as COVID-19 was really taking root, I was like everyone else and endlessly watching television news channels. The physical, emotional, mental, economic, and political tolls of coronavirus were devastating, and they were just getting started. And I watched, stunned at the speed at which demands on food banks doubled, tripled, and then continued to grow. And it was heartbreaking. My immediate response was to just write a check. But I'm just one shorter than average woman with limited financial resources, and I couldn't do much all by myself. And I was feeling quite small and isolated, existentially. That is not a dig on me being 60 inches tall. To make myself feel better and possibly do some good, I called on my colleagues in the resolution industry to help. And I created Will Work for Food to help raise awareness and donations for food banks worldwide, as well as provide educational content programs for the resolution industry. The programs that we offer are by for attorneys, mediators, arbitrators, or anyone doing business, really. Will Work for Food programs are free. The speakers are volunteers, and we love them dearly. The moderators, Jeff Kitchaven, Jean Lawler, and our program coordinator, Sari Agameri, do a great job at lining up these volunteers, getting them online, getting attendees and viewers like you to watch and then donate to food banks if you can and when you feel that the content is valuable. All of these folks, you included, are good humans and much appreciated. Thanks so much, and happy third birthday to Will Work for Food and having donated $400,000 to food.
Natalie, it's a pleasure to acknowledge the list of everyone who contributes to the success of the Will Work for Food project. And the list is long. It starts with you, my friend, for having invented this concept in the spring of 2020. All of our wonderful guest speakers, the people who've given so generously of their time and prepared so thoroughly such wonderful educational presentations for us. My co-host, Jean Lawler, and Sarah Agamiri, who does all of our logistical support. Most importantly, though, are the generous people we attract in our audiences. We don't charge anything. We simply ask people to contribute what they can to a food bank if they like what they see. And wow, the way that people have responded. We are aware of almost $400,000 in contributions to fight food insecurity worldwide. So to our audience, the generous people who tune in and watch us live or on the replays on YouTube, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, I'm Jean Lawler. I'm one of the co-hosts, co-moderators for Will Work for Food, the New Possibilities Hour, which, as you probably know, comes to you every Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific time, except for the Christmas holidays, I guess. Anyway, it is such an honor for me to be part of this team with Natalie, Jeff, and Sare, to be able to bring this to you, to the world, and for what you then in turn do by donating to food banks around the world. So far, we have been told about approximately $400,000 in donations, and those are donations to food banks all over the world. Now, most food banks can provide anywhere from 4 or 5 meals to 10 meals, give or take, for every dollar that's donated. So of 400,000, that's more than 4 million meals, probably, that has been made available to people around the world. So thank you so much for your time, your treasure. Thank you for being part of the Will Work for Food community, and looking forward to another great year. Happy third birthday, the New Possibilities Hour. Bye-bye.
Natalie, the way I got started in Will Work for Food is a great story. It was in the spring of 2020, shortly after the lockdown started. Business was very slow, life was very down, and things were just bad at that time. When I spoke to you about what we might do to get out of the funk, you mentioned to me the webinars that you were doing to raise money for food banks, and you asked me to get involved. And it was really like manna from heaven. We got involved, we started inviting guests, we started putting on programs to educate and to uplift people in our communities. We've never looked back. It's a valuable part of my life, and I look forward to continuing long into the future.